More major news tonight. President Joe Biden's son was indicted today on 3 federal felony firearms charges. Hunter Biden is accused of lying about his drug addiction on a form he filled out to buy a handgun 5 years ago in a case brought by a special counsel appointed by the Attorney General in Delaware. It comes after a plea deal earlier this summer collapsed. Ari Height tonight spoke with a former federal prosecutor about that indictment and the factor he believes is most unusual about those charges.
Hunter Biden faces 3 separate charges, but they're all based around the same gun he bought in October of 2018.
They basically all revolve around the false statement used to obtain the gun.
Richard Serafini is a criminal defense attorney in South Florida. He used to be a prosecutor for the Department of Justice. He says in order to buy the gun, Biden had to sign a form saying he was not addicted to drugs. Biden has since acknowledged he was a frequent user at the time. Given that, Serafini says this appears to be a pretty straightforward case. But he also points out it is very unusual for someone to face these kinds of charges when they're not connected to other, more serious charges.
It's extremely rare that you find them, number one, brought on their own, and number two, particularly when the person has no record.
The special prosecutor has not said why he brought these charges, but most experts believe politics played a big role in the decision, given Hunter's father is the president. And speaking of Joe Biden, Serafini says he does not expect the president to have any part if there is a trial here, though he says Joe Biden may join others speaking up for Hunter if he's convicted.
Very often family members, friends, business associates will send character letters or letters to the judge. Not about the crime, but about the individual.
Technically, Hunter can face up to 25 years in prison, but Serafini says it's more likely he won't serve any prison time at all. Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.